Hi everyone, welcome to You and the Miracle FM tonight, Thursday night, and this is an opportunity for you to press your reset button, have a little bit of space and time to come back into your real self, the core self tonight. And I'm just going to wait a little bit and relax for some people to come on. For people who are new, every Thursday night we do some inner work and I teach you some techniques, or we do a little bit of meditation to help de-stress you and bring out the best in yourself. With Father's Day just around the corner, tonight I'm going to read a meditation that's going to help us clear our father issues or heal some father issues that are deep-seated in many people, and I'm going to read it out because it's an in-depth meditation. So if you sort of come on to this live stream in the middle, it might be good if you replay it a little bit later on. I think the meditation will go for about 20 minutes. So how do you know when you have father issues in your body? Some people have been lucky enough to have like a perfect relationship, like Pete, my hubby. He had an awesome father, and he doesn't really have any father issues that I know of. I have a lot of trauma in my body to do with my father because I was always extremely fearful of him because he was volatile and had a temper. And okay, sorry, I hope you could hear that. I'd still have to plug my microphone in. Okay, so tonight it's going to be to do with healing our potential father issues. And I just want to point out that it's not about blaming our fathers anymore, because a lot of us, our fathers are not even alive anymore, yet the relationship, how we look at ourselves and how we judge other men or male figures is basically it was created by our earliest impressions to do with our father, and sometimes damage was done even if our fathers didn't want to damage us. And of course, worst case scenario, there are of course many people walking around, and also people who will be listening tonight, who were abused by their fathers. So this meditation that I've put together tonight will help heal some of those issues as well. So whether your issues are real or not real, even if you think you don't have any father issues, but if you're always struggling with authority figures, that can be a sign you have a hidden father issue. Or if you struggle with self-discipline or discipline of any form, that can also be a father issue. So that will also be healed when you listen to this father meditation that I'm going to talk. So I'm just going to invite you all to sit back in a quiet spot somewhere, if that's possible, and relax or lie on the bed and draw a deep breath in as you draw the life force energy into your body, and feel yourself renewing, relaxing, inhaling the energy of the universe and the universal love, and exhaling the old and the stressed and the used energy. And just simply allow your breath to be longer, deeper and slower. And as you do that, cause a wave of relaxation to begin to move downward over your body, starting with your scalp. Feel your muscles relax and feel your scalp loosen. And you can close your eyes now as you listen to my voice. Just be guided to my voice and hook into that. Let go of your forehead, any tension there, and feel your face muscles relaxing and loosening as you let them go. Clench your teeth together and unclench them. Feel your jawline relax. And rotate your head, swivel it around a little bit, stretch your neck. and allow you to sense the many muscles that are working together cooperatively with ease and with grace. And have the totality of these sensations combine into a new wave of relaxation, searching through you and over your body deeper and deeper. And as you go deeper and deeper within, and allow this wave of relaxation to deepen within, through your shoulders, into your chest, through your chest, around your chest, making your heart work a little bit more easier, more gentle, making your breath more revitalizing and more refreshing. As you continue to work with your breath, and just feeling now the surge of relaxation, surge through your body. And feel your digestion relax and warm. Maybe you get a warm sensation in your tummy, all the way into your pelvis. And continue to work with your breath. Feel yourself go deeper and deeper within. Now feel your bottom on the chair. And feel that surge of relaxation energy flow through your calf muscles, through your feet, onto the floor. Perhaps wiggle your toes a little bit and just feel another wave of relaxation flow through your body, surge through your arms. Feel your biceps and triceps loosening and letting go. And just allow another wave of relaxation through your elbows, your wrists and your hands. Getting rid of the last bit of tension, and just flick your hands, flicking tension off like drops of water. And now let your hands rest in the lap of your body. And now I want you to talk to your body like you talk to a person. Change your focus and move your attention to the place where your inner voice emanates. In your brain, somewhere in your head, maybe your midbrain, between your ears, where the inner voice emanates from, the back of your head. And give yourself a word or a phrase to repeat over and over. I'll stop talking for a minute so you can do that. Perhaps you can hear yourself say, "You are loved. I am loved. I am safe." Or you can say, "God is love. The universe is love." And just breathe into your body. Let that phrase continue to go over and over. Now in your mind's eye, move to a beautiful place, to a magnificent environment, and sit yourself right in the middle of that scene. So take a minute to do that. Take a look around. What do you see when you look straight ahead? Does it have a dominant feature on the right, or maybe a dominant color on the left? Does the place have a smell? What sounds can you hear? Are there any tastes that are revealing? Or when you sit down in your mind's eye and you run your fingers over a surface, does it feel smooth, rough, warm, damp, or dry? And allow the peacefulness and the serenity that's endemic to that place to emanate and seep into you, and allow that peacefulness to enter every part and every space of your body. Just simply rest in that place, into that peaceful scene. Acknowledge to yourself that you're a recipient of this peace and serenity. Just simply rest there and draw peace and serenity and deep rest from it. Now I want you to move to a designated healing place now. And now that you're feeling really safe and serene in that healing place, I want you to bring your father into this healing, peaceful scene. So I'm going to count from 1, 2, 3 and snap my fingers and allow your father to appear in front of you, either as he is or how you want him to be. That's good. Now first of all, reach out to your father. Take him by the hand and look him in the eyes. Thank him for turning up. As you look into your father, you recognize he's been the model or the standard in many ways of how you look at manhood or your perception of man. In many ways, you look at all the men through the model your father gave you, what he stood for, what he believed, the character of him. This could be positive or negative. So just take one step removed and recognize that much of your modeling of the masculine was through the modeling of your father. And it might have actually been quite biased. So the purpose here is to do some healing work and to acknowledge that some damage has been done. So now take some time to express to your father what you found difficult, that hurt you or changed you. I want you to speak frankly and openly and honestly. Let him know what it was like to be on the receiving end of him and what this effect had on you. And first of all, acknowledge the things that stand between you and him. Talk about the number of times that he interrupted you, if he did. The times he promised to be there for you and he let you down. Think about the hurt or damage he did when he was rude or inconsiderate or selfish. Explain to him what he did. What limitations he's had on your life as a consequence. Perhaps he didn't protect you the way you deserved. Perhaps he turned up when you didn't want him to there. Perhaps he corrected you when you didn't need it. Tell him about the agony you suffered because of something he did to you or he said. The way he embarrassed you, maybe the way he shamed you, the way he forced himself upon you. And talk to him about these things and the effect it had on you, on your development. Perhaps there were times that you needed him to be a leader and show up as a leader and he wasn't there. There are a zillion things he could have done that stunted your growth as a human being. So take your time to speak to him about your particular history that affected you as a human individual. So I'm just going to wait for a few seconds while you talk to your father and just let it all go. Express to him just as it bubbles up in your body and subconscious. Do not dry clean any of it. Okay, so now that's good. Ask yourself, are you ready to let things go? Can you stop these things from impacting your emotions and your thoughts? Have you expressed your feelings strongly enough or capably enough for them to go? If you haven't, take another minute to do so right now. Or you can pause the replay. But if you have done that enough, cause a hole to appear between you and your father and get these things and push him into that hole. Have the hole be a bottomless pit. Push everything into that hole. And you hear them land with a thud. If you still have issues in your tissues, you can take time to claw them out of your body, like wherever they are. Use your hand as a claw. Claw them out of your body and dramatically push them into that hole. And you can do that now. Make sure you get rid of all your issues that are coming up right now in this moment between you and your Father. If there's something that's unspeakable, just use your hands to claw it out of your body and push him into that hole. Now have a concrete truck turn up and pour concrete into the hole so it solidifies. It can never escape, never. And cover up that hole. So just do that now in your mind's eye. And now you watch a truckload or maybe 20 trucks of dirt turn up and they pour dirt over that hole. Take a deep breath as you watch the truck empty the dirt over the hole. And now you can plant a tree there, or perhaps a whole forest of trees. Whatever you want to do is appropriate. And breathe a sigh of relief. And then, with an attitude of fairness, take time to thank your Father for what he managed to get right. Be honest with yourself. Look into his eyes, grasp his hand again. And thank him for the things that you can thank him for. That he was your Father, even if it's just that he was a sperm donor. Perhaps that he gave you a roof over your head, food on the table. Perhaps you remember words of encouragement, guidance, the nurturing. Thank him for the times he did turn up, or that he held back, so you could make your own choice with just the right amount of guidance. Thank him for the times that he did turn up and protect you. Thank him for his wisdom in allowing you to grow at the speed that was right for you. There are a zillion things you can thank your Father for, and I will stop talking so you can do that now. Okay, now ask yourself if you're ready to make peace with your Father. Have you arrived in yourself at a place of compassion or understanding? I'm not exactly saying that everything needs to be perfect. But I honestly know that he was doing his best. He was doing the best he could do at the time. So if you've arrived at that place, and if that's the case, let his hand go. And as you look him in the eye, slide your right hand underneath his feet. And just shrink your Father, like see him shrink to the size of a little matchbox. So you can still be looking at in his eyes. And now he's on your right hand. You're cradling him. Okay, and now push him through the skin, through your skin, into your heart. And say to him, this place in my heart is yours and always will be. It's yours alone. I love you. I will always be there for you. I will keep this place for you and you alone. You can put your left hand over your right hand. Just breathe in and relax. I love you and I will never leave you. You were the perfect father, or you are the perfect father for the perfect child. I love you and I will never leave you. So just say thank you to yourself. You've just made the world a little bit better place for healing some of those old pains and emotions that might have been in your body. So just take a deep breath into your body and feel if your body is lighter with a little bit less baggage and a little bit more gratefulness. And now take a deep breath and prepare those deeper levels to leave those deeper levels of your inner self. Start to think of the surroundings you're in. Perhaps you're in a room. Where are the doors and windows? Feel your physical body. Feel the pressure of your body on the chair or on the bed. Feel yourself rising in awareness. Have another deep breath. Wriggle your fingers and toes. And as you prepare, you open your eyes. Remind yourself that every time you go into these deep places of yourself, healing occurs and your cells are revitalized. So just carry this new feeling into your body. Okay, so back into the room. Thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope this helps you to heal any potential issues you might have in your unconscious mind that block you from moving forward, that block you from so far, that have stopped you from being the person that you really want to be, and that instills a greater sense of love and compassion for you and yourself. I'm just reminded as I'm tonight, and I'll finish with the story of one of my clients who had such deep father issues that when her father died, and she hadn't seen her father maybe for 10 years, when she got a phone call that he had died, she collapsed on the couch, and then her body started shaking and shaking. She shook for days, and she had never realized that she held so much tension and fear and pain in her body till she got the news that he was gone. And perhaps that was a signal for her body that it was safe for her to heal, but it was actually a little bit too late, and she got cancer after that. So it's good for us to increase our awareness and to move into the deeper layers of ourselves, of our innermost self, where all this stuff is kind of hidden from the conscious mind, and be really honest, right? Because you might think, well, I'm good, my father is good and he's a good man, but it's not about that. It's about your relationship with yourself, how you relate to your inner father, the representative inside your body that represents your father's voice and his opinion, and your relationship with authority figures. So especially for women, your relationship with your man is affected by it, your significant other. And for men, your relationship with yourself, how you look at yourself, is deeply affected. If you're not capable of loving yourself easily, I encourage you to do this meditation often. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everyone for watching, and let me know how you get on. Love you all so much from the bottom of my heart, and I'm going to do this meditation every day for the next week to heal me of my father issues. Thanks for watching, and tune in again next week. Bye bye.